Okay, here I'm going over the images as far as their size in comparison to each other so that they match up in 3D space. I'm creating a new layer right here. I'm going to open up the top view. So I'm selecting the entire layer, copying it, going back over to the first open photo, selecting that layer, layer 1, the new layer I created to paste into. I pasted it into there. Now what I need to do is scale this image so that it stays within its proportion. So I'm going to go to edit and transform scale, and I'm going to click the constraint maintain aspect ratio, and so I'm just going to drag it out until it snaps to the outer borders of each. It doesn't appear to be maintaining the aspect ratio. Okay, there we go. I'm only going to be working with two photos. I don't have a front photo, which is something that you would usually have on a project like this, but I can't seem to find one, and I really want to build this bike, so I'm going to be mainly going off of the top and the right and left side to help bring me into the front properly. I have some reference photos that's sort of a left front or a right front, but a dead-on front shot of this particular bike I don't have, so I'm going to have to make do with what I have. Okay, let me see. It still looks like I need to edit this. Transform scale. Okay, accept that. Great. Okay, so now I can delete this first layer. Okay, bring that back. See, the photos here I had already pretty much gotten into shape. It's just that I didn't bring them into matching each other. So I'm just doing that now before I bring them into max. Okay, so now I should be good. Alright then. 1184. Left color 2. Man, that's wrong. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna rename it to top. So I'm gonna delete that one because it's saved over as a different name. No wonder why I had to go through the dialogues. I didn't notice. I wasn't paying attention that I deleted the first layer, so I'm just gonna call it top. Okay, so that's taken care of, and all of these pictures, this is all the reference that I have to go on that I'm going to be using. I searched and searched, and that's pretty much all I came up with. So that's what I have. A lot of them I did some extra work to just clean them up and make it easier to work with. Okay, so over to max. Alright then, so I'm going to start building up my blueprint planes. So I'll create a plane. It will be the side plane first, the left side. So that's 1,184, 655. Okay. I'm getting rid of the divisions, length segments and width segments. 1,184, 655. Okay, that should be my first plane. I'm going to take it out of wireframe into shaded mode, and also I'm going to get rid of the grid, and I'm going to get rid of the brackets, selection brackets. That's, is it Shift J? Okay, I believe it's just J. Okay, in the top view, let me check my numbers here. The first was 1,184, 655, correct. And then the second is the top view, 1,184, 551. 1,184, 551. Okay. Five, 1. Okay, I'm going to need to, what the, man, that's not right. I don't know what happened with that. So let me try changing it around. So 184, which, okay, and then I believe that was 184, 551. Okay. 551. All right. Now I'm going to center them in 3D space. Center them, which is a right click on the down arrow on each axis, X, Y. Obviously Z is already zeroed out, and still that doesn't look right. There's still something wrong with it. Why is that still short? 1,184. This is 1,184. Oh, okay, so the top one obviously isn't centered, so I'm going to center that in the Z and Y in the Z. Okay, so there we go. And so now in the top view, I'm going to take it out of wireframe and put it into shaded mode. I'm going to get rid of this grid. Just click on show grid, and I'm going to turn, well, first let me back the planes off, which it's time to add their textures anyways. So in the first slot here, I'm going to change this architectural design material for a standard material